This correction, believe you me, can most times do like this, starts coming like this and break this low. That was from yesterday's video, guys, and as you can see, Bitcoin just plays out exactly the way we forecasted it. This has broken this low, guys. So what next? And what I'm about to show you today, guys, I'm going to show you 3 reasons, guys, why Bitcoin will drop far lower than this level, guys. Okay, so the first is to understand that we are at the peak of the trend. All right, at the peak of the trend. If I should enable this, you can see clearly that since we've started this bounce here, the market has been going up. This is an impulse, this is a correction, this is an impulse, guys. Okay, so at the peak of the second impulse, that's where we are. This is the second impulse, that's where we are. So if you say that this is ABC, there might be because this has broken the all-time high, okay, we call it ABC, so that might be an activation that this trend is over, and why we'll be retesting this trend here. So the first scenario is to know that this trend here is where we're expecting Bitcoin to bounce, if actually to bounce. And coming to this trend will be like 52,000 range, okay, tagging this trend. So this trend remains valid as long as Bitcoin is still trending above it. So we're expecting, because now it has found this bounce here first, so we're expecting the second one here, just like this internal trend, it came here, it bounces off here, it bounces off here. So we're still expecting the same thing to come here, but now it won't come in a straight line. Definitely it will correct itself along the way. Then secondly, looking at it from this scenario, if you take a history of Bitcoin, obviously Bitcoin normally forms what they call head and shoulder patterns, okay, and you can see clearly that head and shoulder pattern just activated. Okay, this is head and shoulder pattern, and we can see that the neckline has been broken. And what does that tell you? That this pattern is activated to run. Okay, so there might be a slight correction here, and after that Bitcoin start dropping. And if we measure this to this, the same will be here, so that we're expecting a test of 52,000, which will likely get to that our trend here at this point. All right, our trend at this point. So that's the second scenario. Now the third scenario that we're looking at is to go to the bigger time frame. You see, anytime you want to make good money from any market instrument, always look at the higher time frame and check what the market is doing. Now take a look at this, guys. If there's one thing you should take away from this video, we pay attention to price actions, what the market is doing, more especially big candles formations in monthly and weekly chart. This is where we pay attention, guys. You can see that this candle did not close bullish on the weekly. In fact, this is a negative scenario, a bearish scenario trigger. All right, so this is a trigger for bearish season. All right, so breaking all-time high doesn't really mean much, so we don't pay attention to price levels. What we pay attention is the price actions. Price action is different from price levels. The emotion can make you go crazy, be expecting more, even when the price action is telling you it's time to sell, and you still be expecting more. All right, so now what this tells us that, even if Bitcoin is not going to reverse from here, that we'll be expecting a deep correction. Now, if you take a look on Bitcoin, let me take this other chart that has more data. If you take a look on Bitcoin from bigger time frame, you can see that, tagging this all-time high might mean that this move is over. Okay, this move is over, that we are expecting a bigger move like this. Who knows? It's possible. Okay, it's possible. We've seen that happen over and over again, whereby Bitcoin goes sideways for a year or 2 years, breaking this lower, then coming up and dropping before going up. So with this in mind, so just have in mind, back of your mind, that breaking the all-time high doesn't really mean much. So for now, we are focusing on taking a short position. I took a short position already. I'm already over 125% profit. Okay, and it's still going. All right, we took a short position, and the market is still doing exactly what we expect of it. So if you're interested in taking this short position, wait for a correction here and be able to join this. Okay, so you can go to 1 hour and wait for this correction, because definitely market is going to correct at this point. It's going to correct. So as it's correcting, just wait for that break, be able to take the next trade downwards. If you take a look on Ethereum, the same thing applies here, guys. Okay, look at what I was telling you like the other day on the 1 hour. I said this is an impulse, this is a correction, that the next impulse is coming. You can see it's playing out, guys. This is not magic. All right, that is the system of trading. If you understand this, it will take fear away from you and it give you more confidence, because you only watch out for a particular thing to play out before you take action on the market. So we're expecting this to play out, guys, and that is what we are having. So our next target for Ethereum, if I should take a measurement here, is to take this trade to 3,752, guys. Let me put a drop there. So this is where we are expecting two ways. Either it comes here or it tags this low before going up. But if you take a look on it, let me see, because since it didn't break this, since Ethereum did not break this previous high here and it started reversing here, so we're expecting two things. Either it tag this low multiple times, proving that it's going up, or it comes to this point, guys. So that's the two areas we're expecting the market to reverse. All right, guys, so because Bitcoin is bleeding and Ethereum is dropping, what do you expect from other cryptos? The same thing, guys. Everything here is red. The same thing is up, you know. So that's why we pay more attention to Bitcoin and to see where the market is actually doing. All right, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And if you want to take this short position and make money when the market is going down, don't forget to sign up using the Bybit or Binance futures. The link is below this video. Thank you for your time and see you in the next video.